Hello, welcome to the It's Raining Crafts podcast. My name is Raina. Today is November 10th. It's a Friday. I hope that you're all well. You could find me on Instagram and Ravelry under SF Chick. Today, I have for you some realizations in my knitting. I have 2 hose and some life stuff. So let's get started. So the first hoe that I have is a finished sock. This is Woolens and Nosh. This is the Way colorway in her Targhee sock. I love her Targhee sock base. I have been buying Woolens and Nosh since my first trip to Indian Tangled with my first Rhinebeck. So it's a self-striping colorway. It's based off his suit armor in the very first Mandalorian episode. I have cast it on the second sock. I left that upstairs. So, yeah. I finished this while my mother was away last month. Did I? I finished this on Halloween. I grafted the toe and I cast it on the second sock. A couple days later, well, the next day, I casted the second one on, and I have up to the heel finished on the second one, but that's upstairs. So I forgot what I was going to say, so I'll just go into my second project. My second project is in my Delaque bag. This is the Harkin Pullover by Kristen Hipsky. I got it off the website. This is out of Knit Picks, Hawthorne, Kettle Dye, and Turkish Delight. So originally this had self-striping sleeves. It was my modified sock arm sweater. I decided that if I was going to wear it if I was going to wear it again, instead of making a whole sweater, I just cut off the sleeves. So that's what I did. I have sleeve 1 finished. I finished that on Saturday. And the bottom of the sweater is a garter row. It's pearl knit pearl. And so it doesn't call for ribbing. So I just bound off and let the sleeves roll on the first sleeve. After I reblock it and try it on, and after it dries, I'll see how it fits. But this is just an easy round and round knitting. I am on row 8 of 87. So that's my knitting. And since coming home from Rhinebeck, I feel overwhelmed with my projects. I bought the yarn. I have so many projects in my iPad that I want to cast on. But I want to enjoy my knitting. And if I have too many things going on at one time, I get overwhelmed. So I looked at the calendar last night, figured out how much longer I have till the month of December, and that's 3 weeks. So if I work a week on my sock, or my sleeve, and a week on my sock, a week and a half, or maybe a week and a half, I don't know. I finished the sleeve on Saturday. I picked up the second sleeve yesterday. I completed the leg of the sock on Wednesday. Did I say Wednesday? According to my calendar, I picked up the sock. I finished the sock leg on Wednesday, and I picked up sleeve 2 yesterday, November 9th. So my plan going forward for my knitting is, while I'm waiting for all my advents to come, one's coming today, and then I have 2 more coming, and I have an advent skein that already came. I have to roll that up, but I just want to focus on one project at a time. So right now my focus is the sleeve, because if I get the sleeve done, I can wear it on Thanksgiving. And then the sock is small enough I can take it anywhere with me. So if I'm working on it on Thanksgiving, I could take it over to my in-laws and work on it there. So, and then I wanted to cast on a new cardigan. I wanted to cast on the Traveler Shell by Andrea Mowry, and I had colors picked out for it. So I was going to use this Bumblebee Acres in Rhaenyra Targaryen from the House of Dragon HBO series. And then I was going to pair it with this Honeybee from Cece's Wool. I don't think I'm going to do that, because I have a cardigan right here in this bag that I am going to focus on in December. I just feel like at the moment, I don't know if it's the time of year or if it's just, but every year or after Rhinebeck, I hit a lull. It's the end of the year to get projects done. So they're off my needles when January comes. So right now, oh, and I also started a pressed flower shawl for my mother. Let me tell you, confusing. I can usually read a chart, but I usually do them in the round. And I have to go back and forth each line. But then there's that blasted repeat section in the chart for the middle section that just throws me, because it's like, why do that? Why make it more confusing? Just write it out. Just say, repeat, blah, 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 to the last X stitches. I don't know why that's so hard. But I have it. I started it. My mother tells me that I can rip it out and make something else, but I feel bad because she really likes the shawl and she picked out the color specifically for it. I, on the other hand, would rather knit the night shift shawl because she chose a burgundy yarn in a light gradient for the flowers. So I don't know yet. That's probably gonna have to wait on the back burner. But I find the chart confusing. And I usually don't find them confusing. I'm just like, oh, okay, I can just do this and count all the stitches. And I have it set up in my Knit Companion on my iPad. But other than that, Callan got high honors at school. And I'm very proud of him. And he's just like, you know, he turned 13 before my mom went to Oregon. So that's about it. And we had a birthday celebration. We had 2 birthday celebrations. We had one with cake and one with dinner. So I think he's all birthdayed out now. But it's fine. It's fine. He says he's fine. He's happy with how things turned out for his birthday. So I'm glad. I'm happy for him. And what's this? Oh, my Harkin sleeves, my instructions for my sleeve. But last night I got all excited and I was getting ready to podcast and then realized that I didn't have anything to talk about. So that's my plan. We're gonna go forward with the sleeve and then the sock, and then once December hits, we're gonna focus on the cardigan, because with all the advents, I want to enjoy the advents. I don't want to knit on my advents right in December because I think that would be a little overwhelming. So I have a teal table over here. It's like one of those, what do they call it? Buffets. It has glass doors. It has the drawer, and my stuff from Rhinebeck is on it, but I'm soon going to clear it off and put my advents on it. So until later, I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.